George Corner, and I actually noticed this since I've been. So follow us on Instagram at Real Club PC, RealClub PC. Follow us on Instagram. And so, I usually break down. I was breaking down content, recording all that. One thing I realized that we never talk about the soldiers. We talk about the VA or the soldiers. So,
okay.
Definitely want to apologize for that. We're working on that forward. But if you are a veteran in service and you're looking to get into a house, like I said, we have Nick. We also have Tyler Golap. And but you are qualified. We can get you qualified for the VA and all the stuff that you need to do for that.
Do you remember me telling you late last year the VA no longer has loan limits? So you can literally could do $1 million straight up VA loan, zero down.
It was like 465.
They used to follow the FHA limits most of the time, and so they changed that around. So you can. I mean, if you're a veteran and you want to do a jumbo loan, you can do that.
Joe,
it's incredible.
Joe.
No limit. So I hear that. So if you're a VA, if you're a veteran, or you current active duty or reservist, give us a shout. We definitely take care of you and let you know all that you need to do and all that's applied. Like Nick was saying, there is no limit on how much the VA loan for you.
Okay, so I have a question for you.
Yes.
Because I've been on Clubhouse. And I've been in the rooms with they're actually holding rooms for military families moving, and real estate agents are holding that rooms to whenever they move, they're finding rental homes, and they have a tough time to find and relocation. There's a lot of need for real estate agents like Joel that understand military families and military move. That relocation is a big deal.
Yeah.
And it's hard to find a right home before you go ahead and go to your duty and stuff, because you have to relocate and settle your family and report.
Well, you have to report, relocate,
either way,
tell your family, and then report again. So it's a lot of.
So maybe we should bring it up Joel's Corner maybe one of these days.
I'll definitely write it down because I'm not really sure what. It's been a while, like I said. All the details, but like I said, it's nothing too complicated to where it won't take. I'd rather have the details in order, that way it'd be easy to follow and retain. And like I said, we can break it down and just make a segment just for that. That way we can.
Okay, that'll be awesome if you can educate people on relocation, military families.
Yeah.
So what else you got on Joel's Corner?
It was mainly the VA because, like I said, that bothers me. Being a veteran also. So I just want to discuss that and. I'm working on something where we can start doing George's Corner. I might do a little something as far as like military, suicide awareness, because that's a huge deal. There's 22 veterans a day that take their lives, so that's something I'm looking, working on the side to use this platform to help those my brothers and sisters.
That's
out
awesome.
Because it's a real thing. There's people in my current circle that that's going through some tough times. So,
they're
definitely working on that.
PTSD and all of that, mental health, for those soldiers to come back,
Well, it's not so much as the mental health. I mean, everybody has, PTSD. You don't have to really necessarily go to war. It could be from trauma, from your family, rape victims, or it could be a car accident. There's PTSD. One thing, misconceptions about, when, our soldiers, are deployed to Afghanistan, came back, one of the first questions, a lot of people ask you is like, did you kill anybody? And, it always puts you in like in a different, almost like an awkward situation. Like, did I really, if you did, if you didn't, does it make you sound cool? Not as cool. Are you trying to impress?
I think nobody should be asking that question.
Well, I mean, that's just the perception that's been put out there.
Right.
And, instead of, asking someone, did you kill someone, it's like, are you okay? Like, you not necessarily, far as the violence, but it could be a lot of trauma is not so much like, a bomb or shooting. It could be the fact that you in the Army, we deployed for almost a year. Right. So you missing births, you missing birthdays, somebody, when I was deployed, we had people, moms pass away, dads, births. So there's a lot of things that goes on, cheating, divorces. So there's like a whole, so imagine, being here in the world, in your daily living, having these kind of fights. And you're dealing with that, but you're also, in a whole nother country, trying to stay focused so, you don't put somebody else in a bad situation. Because that's where, I got your six. But, a lot of people who struggle and why soldiers go back to wars because they come back here and they just, they don't feel accepted because there's certain things that you can't talk about without, someone putting a certain label, like, oh, that dude's crazy, he's about to kill somebody, you don't need to have that, but really they're just going through a normal situation as, someone who's having a fight with their wife. And that wife may say something, and it's just, you just deal with it in a different way because in the military, they treat you not to show your affection. You can't do this, you can't do that, because you can't have empathy. You just lack empathy. Because you can't be empty and then have somebody take somebody's life. Because, I can't take Nick's life, he's the enemy. And I'm like, oh, well, he does got kids and
I'm glad
a
to hear that.
wife.
I appreciate that.
He's got a job that I get to in the morning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can't have those normal setting, civilian talk. So that's why I would say like civilian life or military life, because you gotta know how to distinguish each one, but yet balance them both at the same time. When someone is either just civilian or someone just military, but when you have to transition to both, that's where the struggle begins.
It's deep.
Yeah.
It's deep.
So it's about healing. So that's what I talk to a lot of my friends. So it's like, hey man, go to coaching. Counseling is always a bad word. It's like, oh, I don't need counseling, I don't need a head doctor. So I'd say coaching, like go to coaching, figure out what you need to do, how you're gonna move
That's a good
forward.
way of saying, Joel.
Yeah.
Instead of counseling, coaching, I never thought of that. That's pretty cool.
So that's what I advise all my military friends, go to coaching, get that healing process. That way you can be a better father, influencer to your circle, because being in the military is a perk. But yeah, I definitely want to talk about, how to get, go in, getting help in VAs, get disability. That's something else to help improve your financial, college credit, don't let that slip. I mean, rather, you can use it for a trade and use it to get your real estate license. I mean, there's a lot of things you can use. There's a lot of programs out there that a lot of veterans don't take initially, or they don't even know that exists.
So that's probably the biggest thing, right? They just don't even know. Yeah.
So, yeah, I got working on some stuff, and I started posting on Instagram also. So y'all start looking for that.
Follow us on Instagram, Real Club. I think I searched Real Club and it popped up the first time.
Yeah.
So I don't think that there's a lot
No.
of them, So Real Club PC or Real Club, you should be able to find us on Instagram and all platforms. So if you're on YouTube looking for us, Real Club. On Apple, Spotify, everything is Real Club. So you can actually just find us, just punch in Real Club, subscribe so you can get notifications if you're already on this video right now. Make sure you do that, please. We appreciate you. But that's about it, man. This is our show. So you had a call last week, and we're gonna do that right now. Remember we talked about at 4 o'clock in the morning? How we're gonna end the show?
Oh, yeah. I know where you
I
was going
actually
with
made
that.
a
I was
note.
like, we're talking on the phone all the time.
I made a note over here just to let everybody know. Thank you to Kilo. Thank you to Nick Mathis, your mortgage guy.
Appreciate it.
My name is Obie.
This is Joel.
And this is Real Club.